Alright, so I'm making this video real quick. I look like a mess. So what I want to talk about, adjustment. So adjustment to my new life. So one, I'm sleeping in, which is great, which is good because I'm not rushing around and everything like that. And but it's kind of weird. I'm used to constantly be working, constantly doing something, constantly every second of my life planned out. Something I have to get this done, this and this. Freaking out every second, non-stop, unless I start gaming. But then it was like, it's time with the boyfriend or my friends on gaming or streaming or something like that. I have actually Beaver in the background, Beta Beaver. He's pretty cool. I'll go post his Twitch link. Go check him out. He's pretty neat. He's playing Overwatch currently. Everyone's saying I really like that game if I played it, but I haven't. I got PUBG instead, and it's fun. I'm having fun. I've been actually getting back into League of Legends, which is good. What was it? Eowyn? I don't remember it looked like Groot character, and it's like a tree and stuff. It's fucking awesome, and we just throw fucking bushes everywhere, and then it has a root that comes and catchers. It's pretty badass. I kind of really like him. I played him twice in a row, and it was awesome. Like the second time we dominated. Like I never played League so well in my life. I was so happy and excited. So I look like shit. But yeah, adjustment. So tomorrow I have to wake up early because I've planned in the early morning to get done. So I like waking up early, getting things done, and then I come and actually stream for people and stuff like that, get other things done. Soon I'm going to be starting my working twice a week in the office because they asked me if I can come in and help out once in a while. It's like I can come in Tuesday and Thursday for about 6 hours, and they said that'd be good, which is nice because it's a little bit more steady income than coaching a little bit, because some kids get sick, they don't show up, and it happens. But ooh, sticky notes on the floor. But yeah, so something else I was kind of say. So adjusting, like I'm really happy with my life changes, like certain things I gotta get used to, and just accept that it's part of it. Like, hey, ever since I was 15 years old, school, work, skating, nonstop, 3 things, overwhelming. And then I finished school, and then I started work. It was work, school, skating, work, school, work. Yeah, no, I actually went to work, school, and skated for a while, a long time. Then I started school, and I was skating still a little bit for myself, and finishing up school, and that was a big. And then school was over, so it was work, skating, school, no, work, skating, and coaching. So coaching is also work. And you know, so this is my first time where I'm kind of just doing one thing as a main focus. I'm not doing 20 billion things. I'm still doing the modeling stuff. Thank you people on Patreon for the total support and helping me get to my first goal. So hopefully I get some awesome, just exclusive Patreon photos monthly. Let's hope I can get that done. I really appreciate that support. And you know, doing these videos are actually more for me. Anyway, I post them in public to realize and help me figure out things. I can go back and look at things and just kind of figure shit out a little bit and kind of documentary this change in life. And on top of that, managing a boyfriend. He's a good guy. We, just like every couple, you get in fights. You don't get along, you get in fights, you go up and down. It's anything. But it's good. I'm happy with it. What do I have to say? Oh yeah, so coaching was interesting today. So I had these 2 set of classes, and the first set of class, I kind of looked at the kids and I'm just kind of like, okay. Looked at their forward swizzles and I was like, oh great, they can't do forward swizzles. And in the level before, you need to master the forward swizzles. That's the main goal in that whole class, is to master the forward swizzles. Like, I don't pass any kids in basic 1 if they can't do forward swizzles, which is, you know, kind of mean, but you can do everything else. But those forward swizzles are such a basis for everything else. It's like, and so, a lot of those kids could barely really do them. And then I'm like, how am I supposed to teach basic backwards swizzles if they can't do forward swizzles? My next class, they needed to be able to do backwards swizzles into a backwards Zumba glide, which you glide on 2 feet, just going backwards. Swizzles are like these things that go in and out. Some of the kids couldn't even do forward ones. They couldn't without picking up their feet. You gotta do like 6 of them in a row without picking up your feet. And they couldn't do that. So, and like, this is majority of the class, and some of them couldn't even do backwards swizzles without being like, you know, I was like, ugh. And it's just like, how are you supposed to get speed into a 1 foot glide? I'm supposed to start teaching a 1 foot glide. And so I told a lot of the parents and the kids that they need to go back. No, it's more than 50% of the class. And some parents were okay with it. They saw their kids were like, yeah, no, this is a little, I agree. And some other parents were like, like, I can't do it another time, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, your kids can't do the skills needed for this certain level. So you have to move back, or you can keep them this level and get additional help. Like, it's like your kid, bad at math. You get them a tutor to help them out, or you help them with the math to help them understand. It's like, it's the same concept. You bring them to practice to get better. And I don't know, this seems to be like a struggle and everything. It's like, if they have an after school activity, they usually go 5 times a week right after school if it's part of school. That's what skating is their after school activity. You know, like, if you just want them to learn, yeah, that's great, you're helping them to learn, but you have to understand, if you're not willing to put in the time, they're gonna have to repeat, especially if you take a year off. Like, anything you take a year off from and you go back, you have to go back and review stuff. You have to go back. I was removed from the party. Oh, great. You have to go back and relearn it. But yeah, so that's what's going on. But I'm really happy. Still happy with the change. So, you know, figuring out, I need to stop getting mad at myself in the morning for waking up so fucking late sometimes. But it's adapting. It's adapting. But like, I like staying up at late because I like getting work. I don't know. At night, I love getting work done. I love doing things at night. Like, I don't know. I feel more inspired. In the morning, I feel like I need to go out and go do stuff. And at night, I'm like, oh, I can sit down and do what I need to do at home. And I guess makes sense. Anyway, that's me ranting today. But thank you guys. Mwah.